Well, hello there. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 4 of Commander. Our intrepid quadruple? I don't know what you'd call it, because you've got duo and trio. Is it a quado? Anyway, these four...
Quartet?
Quartet? Yeah, quartet. That's a great word. These four have managed to score themselves a date and, more importantly, managed to score themselves some information.
Oh, yeah, Saskia got a date.
Yeah, that she did. So, they are currently on Mars High, investigating... Mars High, I should add, in orbit of Mars, the capital of the Federation. A very secure... very touristy location. That's for certain. So you're all going to meet back up. Dare I say, some random bar.
Bar,
Pub, restaurant.
Bar
Yeah,
sounds
something kind of in the middle of where we've all gone to.
Yeah. Now, what type of establishment are you looking for? Busy, so you can blend in. Quiet, so there's less chance of someone dropping eaves.
Oh.
Let's go busy so we can blend in.
Okay.
I would vote for busy.
Fair enough. I think then you all would be able to find yourself that there are innumerable bars, pubs, themed establishments, all kinds of different places where, if one wanted to, one could get very drunk indeed. However, I suspect you're all more interested in blending in to share information.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Okay, now, high class, low class, mid class, promenade, side street, quote unquote.
Middle?
Middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a nice brew. Not too fancy though.
Ah, sounds good. Okay. Fancy enough that it's not gonna taste dreadful, but not too fancy as it's gonna break your bank balance.
Yeah, it's nothing aged with goat's milk or anything, you know?
Sounds good. Okay, so yeah, you can for sure find some random establishment that is has a suitable number of patrons with which you can blend, has reasonably decent drinks. Need an ambience. Carry on.
I think they got a grapefruit beer here.
Oh, for
I
sure.
thought you were just going to wait at grapefruit there, and I was going to say probably not.
It's Mars High. They probably do.
Just a single grapefruit.
Yeah. Just a grapefruit you can sink your teeth into if you really enjoy the taste of raw grapefruit. Grapefruit's
No, you gotta.
Why would anyone?
You gotta have one of them grapefruit spoons with the serrated edges. It's just the white part that's bitter.
I'm not keen.
Anyways.
Yeah,
We can. I want this. I want this ale. I bet my daddy said that he's a place near Seoul and he had this amazing grapefruit ale, and so I just wanted to try it. You know.
Yeah. There's a grapefruit ale available here, I think, for sure.
Hot damn.
I want some more of that spiced gin.
They don't sell it here, unfortunately. It's Centauri Spice Gin. Literally, the only place they make it is Alpha
You
Centauri.
got me hooked on this stuff, Jackson, and it doesn't exist outside of that one goddamn system and that one goddamn station.
That's the beauty of it. You got to bring some with you.
This is why I drink piss water.
Well,
Gross.
needs must.
Literal piss water. Just
Well,
cheap
earlier you
beer.
were talking about stool, and now you're talking about piss water, and it's just like all this.
Like a chair. Oh, Ellie.
God,
What?
well, me.
You said you fought with stool, and I said like a monkey, and nobody addressed me.
Understand the question. Like a chair that you sit on. And then you pick it up and you hit somebody with it. Like when someone really needs to be slapped in the face, but with a chair.
This makes so much more sense. See, I was thinking since Saskia's a doctor, she'd have access to all this stuff. So I was thinking,
A doctor
chairs?
doesn't usually grant you access to poop.
does
Some
he?
specializations, yes, but not in general, no.
Bartender, I really need beer. Whatever you
Mojito,
have.
please.
We've got all kinds of beer. What sort of beer are you looking for? Are you looking for beer to talk over? Or are you looking beer to knock you on your ass?
The latter, please.
Oh, all
Okay,
right, then.
listen, I'm not that bad. I am not that bad that you need to be knocked on your ass. Can I get a grapefruit beer, please? Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
not that bad.
I'll come up very shortly. Take a seat, and we'll be right with you.
I'm not that bad. I'm not
and
talking to
yeah,
y'all right now.
So the barkeep heads towards further patrons, instructs one of his underlings to do that. And
No, we're on
yeah.
a mission, but I'm not talking.
So,
We're on a mission.
how'd it
At least I'm
go?
saying a word. No, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not saying a word. Apparently, I'm too bad. Apparently, y'all need to get heavy drunk to deal with Ellie mixing up stool and stool. Okay.
The secret is, Ellie, I just really like to get drunk. No, she's not
Okay.
talking to me.
I mean, I'll forgive you eventually. You tell us what you got. I'll sit here quietly.
So, Jackson, do you want to fill them in?
Oh yeah. That's good. Yeah. What did we actually get from our friend
yes.
at the?
Well, firstly, you got their number, and you have a date with them tomorrow. The chap's name is Vince Shepherd, and you have a full flight log of every time Leonard Armiger came along to this station, and you have a flight log for every time he docked at other stations in Sol as well. They are linked. Share info. It's not instantaneous, but they have it's the capital of the Federation after all. They keep very detailed records, mostly for security reasons, and equally, this sort of thing. You bribe someone with enough credits and the promise of a good time at a barbecue establishment, and you've got some information. Yeah, Leonard seems to have taken a bit of a tourist stop here after he did the hut and run. He popped by firstly. It seems during his first trip, came here, then went to Alpha Centauri, then came back here, then hopped to one of the nearby systems. I don't have the name for you because it's not actually all that important. But the next time he came along, it was from I'd say Barnard Star, I think. Yeah, that works. Barnard Star, where he had a Type 6 instead of his snazzy courier. And stopped at Mars High. Then went to Abraham Lincoln over Earth for not dreadfully long. Then hopped to Alpha Centauri and wasn't back for a couple of weeks. And when he did return, he was in his Type 6 again. Stayed for a couple of weeks at Mars High. Then went back to Abraham Lincoln for a bit. And then visited other stations in the system for a couple of days. And then he headed off in the direction of Q-Sang.
Not to interrupt, but Saskia, you have a date and a bounty?
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
what's happened. The last few days, everything's turned on its head.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'll start talking for that. Yeah, I'm real excited about your date.
Were they hot?
Well, they seemed athletic. I mean,
That's a no.
it's. Well, it's for the mission. I was trying to get some details
That's fair.
for the mission.
That's fair. I respect
It
it.
involves barbecue again, so it won't be all that bad. But let's
Don't
just
get the hot
say-
one again. Don't get the hot one again. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, that'd be one way of calling the date short quickly. That's not a bad
That's
idea.
true.
Yes. This person is certainly no tall, broad, bronze security officer.
Hey, we all can't be tall, brown security officers.
Ain't that the truth?
I don't know. Man, I was hoping we'd go busy place. They might be here, but I've been looking there. They ain't here. Oh well. I'm gonna
Next
talk to
time.
him next time I see him. Next time I see him, I'm gonna talk to him. Maybe I'll ask him to scam me.
Oh my.
Okay, well, I'll stop pouting, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just a bit sensitive. You know, my daddy told me sometimes, he said, Ellie, I love you, but sometimes you're a bit much. And I was all like, Dad, I'm great. I'm fine. I'm not a bit much. And he's like, honey. Anyway, so I felt a little embarrassed and I apologize for my reactions about misunderstanding stool and stool. Anyways.
That's quite okay. This language of
but-
ours is, yeah.
It's horrible and I hate it. We did discover that they have schematics of those engines that he got down there, and it is something to behold. It is beautiful. It is so pretty. The more important information is that he did not drop off any of his cargo nor pick it up. So whatever reason why he got that Type 6-4, it was not to transfer cargo to here. Now, maybe we could use our Black connections to see if we can get cargo logs any of those other stations to see what he was carrying and what he exactly did drop off around here. Would probably be good because, the flight log says he headed off to Q-Sun and his and not in his courier.
Indeed,
That's
what it
correct.
seems to say.
Okay, so at one of these stations, he dropped off something, and that got something to do with why he disappeared. I'm sure of it. I mean, unless it's just a big old thing of mugs.
From these logs,
If
he
it's
did
just-
visit Abraham Lincoln a good few times.
Maybe
we going
they
to see
have something?
Honest Abe?
Yes, Honest Abe and his graceful orbit around Earth.
I've never been to Earth.
Me
I mean, I do
neither.
hear it's a bit of a shithole, but Abraham Lincoln, though, I've never been there either. And you can see, I assume you can see Earth?
Oh yeah.
That can
If
be
you look
pretty
really
cool.
hard, you could see Earth from here, but you'd need a
Yes,
telescope.
but a lot smaller. A lot further
I
away.
Hit it.
Yeah, for sure.
Part of me is wondering what's happened to the courier after all this time. If
Then
it's,
why did he
it seems-
leave it?
Yeah, from the looks it suggests he got it swapped over in Barnard's Star. Potentially. But is it just mothballed? Is someone else flying it? Those
there
engines,
something
that kind of
on it?
ship.
That maybe somebody wants?
Possibly, or
Maybe.
maybe there's some clues, some logs there as to what this fellow was up
point.
to.
I also
Yeah.
wonder if this mission is like a nice, innocent, like, oh, I need to find my brother or uncle or whatever, or if there is something with those engines.
Ellie, you had a
there.
really bad feeling about those two feds. You said they were lying.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, no, they lying.
So
He ain't
why
got nothing
would
to do with
two?
pirates.
Did we? This is an out of character question, but did we
Yeah.
clarify whenever we checked the validity of the card that they gave us? Did we find out if they were actually federal?
The card itself was 100% legit.
But we have
You know, as
no
far
real
as you-
way of knowing whether it was actually theirs or.
It was the data and the picture matched Johnson number 2 just fine. So it's highly likely, although you haven't confirmed it, that they are indeed federal investigators. They were in that independent system a little out of their jurisdiction, trying to strong arm you. And probably, as Ellie found out, clutching at straws a bit, honestly. Yeah. They were legit, and yes, they were lying when they said that they were after Leonard because he was a wanted pirate or some nonsense
So
like
if
that.
if we get the vibe that they were lying, how much were they lying about? I assume they were lying that he wasn't in fact a wanted criminal. But who knows what else they might have been lying about. And with that in mind, there's definitely something, as your dad would say, Ellie, there is something fishy about this. Something smells.
Yeah. Yeah, you would say that. It does smell. It smells better. It smells worse than a teenage boy's locker room. You go past that, it smells real bad. Whew.
I can verify that all racer boys' locker rooms smell bad.
Ew.
All of them.
They grown too. Take care of yourself, man. Yeah, I don't know what y'all think we should do. Go to Abraham Lincoln, see if we could get the records from here for the cargo.
I think it's worth checking it since we're here.
It's just next door.
Yeah. Just
Very
a little
convenient.
hop.
We can have another little slumber party.
Oh, sure hop.
I suppose I better stay here and go on this date. Or do we just blow the fellow off?
I mean,
Yeah,
do you
go
think
on
you
a
can get any
date.
more information out of him?
Go on the date. Dates are fun.
Might also give you some practice for when we flirt with the hot ladies.
That's a good
That's true.
point.
That's true. That's true.
See what else it spills out.
Okay, everybody, give me a perception test.
Oh no.
Uh
Hope it's
oh. Oh,
Flow roll
not bad.
20.
not too terrible.
Oh, hey! Saskia doing very well there. Oh dear. Saskia doing very well there. Yeah, Saskia. You can twig one of the patrons in this bar, standing out just ever so slightly. And you can... I think the thing that gives it away is their wrist communicator. It's an Imperial model. They are not dressed as an Imperial. And this person is the other end of the bar, doing their best to... They're trying to look inconspicuous. They're almost succeeding. But if it wasn't, I think, for your trained eye, and your knowledgeable eye there, they would probably have succeeded.
Jackson, Ellie, Mara.
So,
I think I've just seen something. I think we might need to go to a separate low-key bar, perhaps. Don't look. There's a fellow over there. not dressed as Imperial,
He was drunk.
wearing some very distinctive Imperial watch computer gear, and trying not to be noticed.
That's always suspicious.
Now, maybe it's a
Thing is-
coincidence that it's here, but, you know, risky.
I'm
Sorry,
so
Jax.
done with being followed.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm gonna do the Mara thing. And Ellie gets up with her beer, goes over to him and says like, how long you been in town? The watch doesn't look from around here.
Okay. Are you charming or diplomating this person? Oof.
Let's go with charm first, and then if the Ellie charm don't work, then
All right.
see if friendship.
Oof. Ooh.
Well, hello there, miss. What's your name?
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mara.
Mara. Pleasure. You have some interesting friends over there. You yourself, very interesting indeed.
I mean, you're
caught my
quite
eye.
interesting
It's-
as well.
Thank you. I was trying not to be noticed, but I suppose that's failed.
I mean,
Are you commanders?
no.
Oh,
Why'd you ask?
oh, you have
And
the
why are we interested?
space ship pilot vibes about you. He sort of gesticulates.
Well, I appreciate that. Very much. That's quite the compliment. That's the second time we got that compliment here.
Oh, you're most welcome.
But what brings you around? What brings you around here?
I like the bar and I like the beer.
Insight
Okay, give
and
me
liar,
insight.
liar.
Yes.
I'm gonna do liar, liar too.
Okay, so remind me please what liar liar does.
Liar, liar does cost 2 karma points, and the effect is if you're making an insight check to determine somebody's lying, I gain a +4.
Woof. Whoa. Okay.
So we're gonna go insight, and then so 12 plus 4, 16.
Oh yeah, he's lying through his teeth.
Well, no,
mean,
that's not too nice. You're lying to me.
Tilts his head. I am not.
Yes, you are. Now, if you ain't gonna be a straight shooter, this conversation's gonna be over real quick. I was beginning to fancy you, was thinking about buying you a beer, but I guess not. I guess you is about as fake as that Imperial watch.
This Imperial watch is not fake. It's very real.
Well, let me see it.
You're not seeing it. Taps it a few times and a holographic display pops up. See?
Is there
It's your
any
friend's
information?
face. It's Saskia's picture.
Oh. Now, what do
that
you want with
noticeable
my
from
friend?
And not what I want. It's what her mother wants. Namely her.
Oh. Is that what that bounty's about? Now, how...
Bounty?
never mind. Who's her mother?
Got this written down somewhere. 1 second. That's Verica. Very, very powerful Imperial lady.
Oh, well. Wait, what do I have to do to get you to leave me and my friends alone for a bit here and go on your merry way?
I'm not going on my merry way. I'm staying right here until Saskia comes with us. You can carry on talking about whatever it is you're talking and enjoy your beer and your food. I don't mind. Eventually, though, Saskia will have to come with us.
Well, that is a crying shame. It really is. And let me just
Saskia, Jackson, Mara, give me please a perception test. I'm gonna say DC 5. And see if you can hear this. Oh goodness! Wow. Ooh. Yep. Oh, you can hear it. You can hear what's being said just fine, even over the crowd. Mostly because this chap's accent is just so foreign.
Can I use my computer or system skills to kind of like push him, take his watch, and then just book it?
No.
To give Saskia an opening? Can I do fighting then? Give Saskia an opening to slip out.
You can do fighting. Are you sure? That's not a GM tip. That's a just before we start rolling initiative.
I mean,
suggest an action from my side if I overheard any of this.
Oh yeah, you've heard all of this. That's what that perception test was for.
Saskia's picking up the mojito glass, still mostly full, and is looking to throw it as hard as she can at the opposite wall to make a loud noise distraction, whilst planning on running as fast as she can out the door.
Ooh, during that distraction, can I grab that guy's watch?
Do I notice that Saskia's doing this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm like ready to go too.
Yep, same. Although in a different direction, maybe.
All right.
If these two are going out the door, Jackson is intercepting the guy trying to follow them.
Oh. Okay, so I have a suspicion we're probably going to get involved in some combat here.
Possibly.
I suspect. Call me a pessimist, but you will not have any of your ranged weapons with you because this is a tourist station on the around the capital of the Federation. It's they wouldn't have let you on the station with your guns. I will have, if any of you have got a small melee weapon, I will have a stealth check to see if you've managed to sneak that aboard.
Like a hammer?
And Saskia doesn't?
No, I didn't try to bring a weapon.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you'll pass. They were really bad at frisking you all. Let's put it that way. So yes, you may have one small melee weapon. Those of you who have done that.
Ooh, a wrench. I got a wrench.
That's
hammer
fine, yeah.
stats, but it's a big old wrench.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So let's see how well this occurs. Firstly, Saskia, you have your mojito. Yep. Saskia, how do you throw this mojito against the back wall?
Not too particularly well aimed, standing up from the chair, overarm, lob, for pushing off from the table.
Okay. All right. Jackson, what are you going to do?
Right. Assuming that many are moving towards the door and our friend is getting up to follow them, Jackson will be open in like 2 strides, gets to this guy, basically grabs his shirt from the front. It's like, "Can I help you, sir?"
Ellie, what are you going to do at this time? And this is all
No.
going to happen at once, by the way. So this is why I'm asking first before I do the initiative roll.
I'm going to down my beer, and I'm going to be like, never waste a good beer. Toss it over my shoulder, and then grab his hands like I'm trying to be romantic, and then and I'm going to grab his watch.
Okay. Mara.
I am launching and trying to follow Saskia.
Okay.
Just straight up.
Let's get some initiative rolls, I suppose.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh dear.
Let's see. So, initiative 6, 9, 4, and who are we
What
missing?
throw
Oh,
it is
Saskia.
on?
It's near the top.
Yeah, you can also just roll your tactics. That's the same. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to be generous. Let's have, if you roll initiative, check off your tactics skill.
Good.
Okay, so Mara on a 9. Who's next? That's Saskia on an 8. Oh dear, I didn't roll. Oh, did I? Goodness. 8, 6, and that is Ellie. And then me. Oh, well, I've got to roll more than once. Oh dear. Wow. Okay, so. And then Jackson. Alright. Saskia, Mara, you stand up and start running towards the door. Now, which door are you going towards? Are you going towards the door on the... out towards the front of the, bar? There we go, words. The front of the bar. Or are you going, attempting to go, towards the rear of the bar and through the back, behind the bar itself? And, because, this is a thing I've sort of got ready. Annoyingly, it's not showing the... Yeah, you should all have sight on this. Let me know if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm giving you tokens, and your chap that you're running away from. I don't know why the why it's not loading dreadfully well in Chrome there for you. But let me move Ellie, and let me start moving Jackson. There's Ellie. She is. Ellie's having a chat to our man here, who is currently sat down right now. The distraction has distracted everyone else in the bar. And you all will be able to make a essentially a surprise attack move. So you will be moving before any of these other people. Now the entrance to the bar is up here. Let me know if the sight stuff is occurring, by the way. This here is an emergency exit. And obvious storage entrances and exits here and here.
So, Saskia's plan was
Yes.
to go towards the main exit and try to get
Yeah.
lost in a crowd.
Okay. And Mara will be following.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Jackson. I am gonna say that yes, you can, for sure, close the distance between yourself and the chap at the table to the south there. All of the patrons in the bar gasp as they hear the crash of this mojito against the wall. The bartender ducks behind the bar for cover. And
Really used to this.
right. Suppose I need to swap the music out. Alright. Go then. Yes, so, Jackson, move your token down the bottom. Saskia, you may start moving towards the top. Mara, you may follow. Ellie, I am gonna want a roll from you, of course. And I would like sleight of hand.
All right. Wish me luck.
Yep. Ooh. Oh. You just slip the thing off his wrist. The projection still being displayed. He's caught completely by gasps.
I give him a little bit of a wink, and it's like, I can't. I mean, you're cute and all, but I can't have you coming after my friend. We're a little busy. And with that being said, I start to move out of the way to get out.
All right, Jackson. That's the point where you lift this man up.
Yep.
Okay. Fantastic. The bad news. They are not alone. Saskia, Mara, you run into another almost identically dressed goon at the door here. The token shows that this chap is armed. They won't have a ranged weapon. It's just to delineate the particulars, so we can identify them easily. And they barge in to attempt to intercept you. All right, so let's get you two facing approximately the correct direction as you're running away. Now, this chap, middle-aged man, fairly brawny, looking a little fierce, sort of stares you in the eye, Saskia. Doesn't pay any attention to Mara. Now, Mara, your turn first. What do?
I don't immediately attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do have, I guess, awareness of how to access my knife
Yep.
quickly. I just haven't drawn it yet, because I suppose
Yep.
part of me is thinking, maybe I could get away without doing a murder today. So I try to draw myself up as tall as I possibly can, which is not very tall, and
How
say
tall is Mara?
5'2".
Okay, so about 155 centimeters tall or
Yep,
thereabouts.
pretty much. And commanding voice, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the way.
Ooh. All right, I'll have an intimidate check, please.
She's not very intimidating, so this is not gonna go well. She's confident, but not very intimidating.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
I reveal my knife, but don't draw it.
Oh, okay. Nice. Give me insight. You too, please, Saskia. Let's see how well. Can't read a thing. You have no idea whether that's worked or not. Okay. Next, Saskia.
Well, Saskia's plan is to continue trying to run, of course, but there's this goon in the way. So her plan is still running towards there, gonna slightly change direction at the end, and bring an elbow in at nose height on the way past.
Ooh, that's gonna sting. All right.
I knew there was a
So
reason I
we-
liked her.
And Mara's just like
Now.
slow motion doing this.
Not
Okay,
playing around
so-
with these goons. I'm not playing around
No.
with Mother.
No. All right. We have a handy dandy flowchart on the rules for personal combat. Now let's get the defenders. Ooh, defenders dodge is. Oh no, sorry, fighting this, isn't it? They're gonna attempt to parry. So let's give me 1 second whilst I grab the. Where are you? The goon. Where are you? Nope. There. Okay. Ooh, alright. So, we have to, elect to dodge or parry, and I add my defense. Okay, I've got my defense. My defense is 2. And page 56. So I just need to triple check. There we are.
And I don't know if I should tell you now or after the first roll, but I do plan on using Sucker Punch, depending on the results. It uses some karma points to belt the person the second time, if I hit or miss either way.
Oh, this is... Ooh. This is gonna really sting. So, yes, to make an attack, make a fighting attack, pick an adjacent enemy you wish to punch or kick, make a fighting skill check. So, the target's difficulty to... Oof. Equal or higher than the target's difficulty to hit, which is 3. 5, sorry, 5 in this instance. Then they are hit, and you inflict the weapon's damage. Now, this is a fighting attack. I can't remember how much damage you actually do.
Half of the roll, I believe.
Okay.
But also it knocks them down depending on if it's even or odd. But I don't recall if it's the roll or the total score if it's even or odd.
Yeah, roll damage. So,
it's
yeah.
1d10, is it?
Yes. So half damage, defender is disarmed on an even roll.
Ah.
Yes. So if you roll a 10, you will knock them on their butt. Only 1
Reroll.
damage.
Can I comment it, please?
Yeah. It doesn't say you can't, so sure, why not?
Yeah.
All right. They're not armed, so you can't disarm them. So that's 4 damage. And they attempt to block, sort of swing their arm out the way, and they take a face full of elbow. Are you going to sucker punch them as well?
So as they're recalling, and my elbow's up here, I'm pivoting and bringing the other arm up on the backside of the head.
Oh no. Oh no. All right.
Before intending to continue running. This is truly to try and daze them.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. So yes, you're after a 5 to hit. He's going to attempt to parry again. Just about. Roll damage.
And Saskia's beat. Are we sure she's the doctor?
Okay, so that's you've done 6 damage to this poor bugger already. Goodness. All right.
Are we ready for another bounty?
Let's see. How much endurance does... Oh, wow. Okay. There we are. Crikey. Okay, that's gonna sting. Whose go is it next? Ellie! You have successfully stolen this man's watch. What do?
Amazing.
Ellie's down here.
I'm gonna slip that in my pocket and
Yeah, this
look
door,
at
by the
Jackson
way,
Bill.
is shut.
It's shut?
That is all of these doors around the edge are closed, except for this one, which is the main entrance. Those are maintenance and sort of back access to the area.
Then I'm gonna look at Jackson. I'm gonna be like, I'm sure you can handle this. And then, and I'm just like, just in case, so that I like draw my weapon, but then I start heading towards the door that's free, which is just like a tiny like ball peen. Oh, no. It's a wrench. So I just draw my wrench out and I'll start just running.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just prepared.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
a little less deadly than a knife, and not quite as likely to attract a lethal response. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you can move up to, I think it's 10 meters as a standard. Yes. So you can move up to 10 meters and you can take an action. So yeah, you can cover about half the distance.
Okay. I guess then I'll just I'll just run. I'll just run, and then what actions can I take?
Ooh. So you can attack, you can draw a weapon. I'll let you have the spanner draw for free. You can reload.
Okay.
You can run, which is move an extra 10 meters. You can interact with the environment. You can aim. You can escape from a grab. But you're not grabbed, so you're fine. You can wait until somebody else does their thing, but you've already moved, so you can't do that. Or you can stop someone from dying, but there's no one dying, so you're fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna run an extra 10 meters then. And I'm gonna get to here.
You will not be able to run past that man because he's blocking the exit, but you can certainly sprint across. So I'm gonna move some of these patrons who are now diving out of the way. They jump over the bar. One of them just sort of turns around and watches, and the others just sort of stay where they are and hunker down, preparing for flying projectiles.
And then I go over to Mara and I whisper, I'm sorry, I froze. I couldn't think of another name. I just kept on thinking about you, and then your name just slipped out. I'm so sorry. I will make it up to you.
It's fine. Right now we have more pressing matters.
Okay. I'll make it up to you though. You can use my name once. It's fine. Okay.
It is now our man's turn here. He is going to let me see. Okay. He is going to go for Saskia, and he's going to attempt a grapple. He's going to try and get you at a half Nelson or something.
Can I use a karma ability to interrupt that? It's called Get Down.
If it lets you, then yes.
It
yes,
says,
you may.
Choose an ally that you can see and who can hear you. They gain a +2 bonus to their defense against an attack that just hit them.
Ooh. And what's the name of it again?
Get Down.
Okay, so yeah. I presume that you yell, "Get down."
Saskia, get down!
And
then dodge out of the way.
Yeah, our chap goes for it. So yeah, you get a +2 to your defense. Are you gonna dodge or parry?
Dodge.
Okay. Right. What's your defense score then, in total? Because
2.
Are you sure?
Plus-
Are you absolutely sure it's 2?
It's what the number up here is. Defense, dodge, 2.
Yeah.
I think that's the mod, yeah. So
Yeah, that's the mod. So you have an innate defense score. That is quackalated somewhere. I can't remember where exactly. But you have an... Oh, no, it's a skill. You have a dodge skill.
Yes, yeah.
No, sorry, that's your dodge... Where the heck is... I should have noted this part down. So, one moment. Should have noted this part down for sure. Yeah, defense. Yep. That's counter-attacking. Yeah, somewhere you should have a base defense score. I don't know where it tells you how to calculate that, but it's more than just your dodge skill. So, for example, our Mook here has an innate defense, a to hit of 3, and the defense dodge on that is a 3, so he'd get a total of 6. Now, for the sake of speeding this up, I'm just gonna say, unless any of you can find that stat, how it's
I
worked
find
out.
defense in the rulebook, and it
Yeah.
says when you pick a defense, your defense score is equal to either your dodge or your parry bonus, depending on which defense you picked. If you parry and the enemy misses you, you can immediately counterattack. If you dodge and the enemy misses you, then nothing special happens.
Yeah,
And that's
but
all
there
they
is
have,
a
I
yeah,
think.
there is an innate. Okay, so I'm gonna say your innate to hit is gonna just be like 3, and then you add your dodge or parry onto that until we can find out where that is properly calculated. That's how we're gonna rock it. Okay, so now, so that means I'm gonna need a 7 to hit, isn't it? Because you've got your the 3 plus your 2 for dodge, plus another 2 for Mara.
Do I need to roll dodge for this at all?
No, this is a reaction thing, and I miss. So how do you dodge, and what ends up happening to this poor man?
Okay, so with Mara shouting, Saskia just turns around to see what it is, wide-eyed and wondering what's going on. And that act of turning around means I missed the arm which was coming from my neck, and then I duck underneath it and tried to continue on my way.
Okay.
Whilst also giving a thumbs up on the way.
Yep. All right. He swings past you and takes a step and sort of mid-turn back, and then we go over to our initial heavy agent, scary, creepy man that Jackson has currently got in his grasp. He's going to try and escape because he doesn't like the idea of this scary cyborg man punching him in the face.
As well, he should not.
No. All right. So yeah, he's going to try and escape. Opposed athletic skill, add strength bonuses. Ooh. I rolled an 8, and this chap's strength is 2. Okay, so you've got a 10 to beat. Right. However, you have those bionics, which I think give you some extra bonuses to this sort of thing, don't they?
+2 damage fighting in melee. And, well, I can carry 20 kilograms more, but
yeah.
Where's strength?
That's athletics.
Athletics.
Yep.
Okay, so
where is it? So it is.
It's +2 damage, so it probably doesn't affect this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the bonuses. Where the heck are bonuses? So you've got a blast. Yeah, there's a strength bonus in here as well. That I would imagine is worked out at the same time as your.
Yeah. All I could find was the damage bonus.
Yeah. One moment. Okay. Yeah, it's a strength damage bonus. So, this is the amount of damage you would do hitting someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get like +4 to that, don't you?
Ooh, okay, right.
So yeah, athletics plus, in your case, plus. Well, what's your athletic skill to begin with?
A 1 modifier.
Okay, so and then so yeah, +5 for
Right.
you.
Oh dear.
There it is.
It's a
Okay,
1.
there we go.
You can re-roll it.
I gotta re-roll that one.
Okay.
That's better.
Okay, it's better, but not enough to prevent him slipping from your grasp. He manages to tear his shirt. Your left, your metal fingers are left clutching a piece of very posh, expensive-looking shirt, and he drops to the floor and licks it. He just runs. He's like, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, he's gonna make a beeline for the door.
Jackson pursues.
Okay. So yeah, you can still do your movement. Because oh no, sorry, this was his turn, wasn't it? This was his turn. Oh hey, would you look at that? Jackson's next.
turn.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. Well, we're chasing him down.
Yeah. You can for sure run just across the table if you want. That's absolutely fine because it's
Yeah.
cinematic. I'm not going to make you.
Vault over the table and.
Yeah. What are you
Oh
going to
no,
do
you
to
don't.
them? What are you going to do to them?
If I can be close enough.
You will be able to reach them because they have moved the same distance you have.
Yeah. Let me see. Gonna get. I'll try and grab them first of all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So then choose to
this
grab them, which will basically immobilize him.
Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, I need to consult the rulebook for this one because I don't actually have grabbing set here. Okay, so yeah, grabbing. When making a fighting attack, you can instead choose to grab rather than hit and damage. So yeah, you're trying to pin them down. So yeah, it's a fighting attack as normal, and they can attempt to parry or dodge and counterattack on a successful parry. Instead, yeah, on a hit, instead of inflicting damage, you do an opposed athletic skill check again. Okay, so
Right.
yeah, roll to hit. You're aiming for this chap's gonna dodge, so you need a 6 or more. Yep,
Yep.
that does it.
Okay.
Now,
And
opposed athletics.
Sucker punch.
Wait, you can sucker punch.
Yep.
Ooh.
Because that's a successful fighting attack.
Okay. Nice. How many karma points does this cost?
2.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. What are you gonna do with the second attack?
Right. I'm gonna try and punch him in the face.
All right then. Let's resolve this attack first. You need to beat a 5.
Athletics.
Yes, athletics +5 for you. +5, remember.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, +4 because this is already your athletics. So yeah, that's
so
a 7.
for 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you successfully pin them. So you grab, I imagine, grab the back of their shirt and sort of pick them up, sort of mid-stride, and then you're going to punch them.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they can't dodge or parry because they're pinned. So... yeah, you just need to All right, yeah. So roll to hit, and you're after beating a 2. Yeah,
Well,
that
that's
hits.
fine.
How much damage are you doing?
Right. And is it? So it's a D10 halved plus 2.
Yes. And on a 10, you knock them to the floor.
Yep. So it's 1d10. So 3, 5.
Oof, that's gonna sting. All right. How does this go down?
So yeah, so he kind of catches up to them, grabs them with his left hand on the back of their jacket, and basically yanks them back as his bionic arm it just plants it straight to the middle of their face.
Oof. Yeah, you see him
You're going nowhere.
Recoil and complain and swear. Mara.
Hello. I'm
You're
gonna
up.
move so that I am now here and there we go.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to stab him.
Okay.
No, I am going to punch him. Or no, I'm going to kick him. I'm going to
Okay.
kick him. That's my aim anyway. We'll see if I
Yeah.
actually manage it and don't fall over.
All right. Now, they are going to attempt to parry.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So do I roll a fighting roll then? Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that's 1d10 halved for fighting. So right. Come on. 4's not bad. Well, I'm swinging a roundhouse, but I'm quite short, so I'm aiming for the back of his knee. Because I reckon I could probably put a little bit of extra leverage on him there. Ooh, can we try and knock him over? Okay, hang on, I've lost my character sheet. Alright, athletics. I can't do that. Okay. Can I still count that as I did an athletics roll anyway and take the check mark? Yes.
So, with the people arranged as they are now, what I'd like to try and do is full on shove the person over before, and if possible, if it's successful, yelling, just run to the others before heading to the door again. So it'd be a push. I guess what it boils down to, yeah, right, and they're going to be in any order. So I guess this would be a straight up fighting attack again, with the aim of knocking back, if possible. That is the hope. Before disengaging and running.
Oh, I was muted for some reason. Thank you very much, Jabubab, for highlighting that one. Yeah, no. My micro. I reckon my dice hit it when I rolled it. My mic was muted. Yeah. No, this was my Stream Deck doing me a disservice this time. Thank you for highlighting it. Thank you.
I think I found the part of the rules about the innate defense, by the way. That's the innate difficulty to hit, which in fighting is 5 on page 57 or so.
Okay.
So it all depends
check
on
that.
what you're using to attack by the look of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that real quick. 57 or so. Difficulty to hit. Equipment for the finesse value. Fighting. So the finesse is 5. Okay. Right. Difficulty to hit is the range or finesse score plus the defense. All right. Okay. So your difficulties to hit will be higher, in fact, for them, which is kind of cool. Nice. All right.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna sucker punch them again?
Of course.
All right, let's resolve this attack first. Ouch. And let's do an opposed athletics roll. You knock him flat. Okay. And you're also sucker punching them.
Yeah, so I did the second roll there, and I don't think it's high enough, sadly.
So that's your athletics check, not your
The
fighting
one above
check.
it.
Oh, yeah, the one above. Let me double check. I think you might actually be all right there because he's just been knocked down. Let me double check his stats real quick. Oh, mouse, please. Yeah, that hits. That hits indeed. Okay, so
Violence.
Yep, how much damage you doing?
Okay, so the first one,
Yeah.
1d10, does 2,
Yep.
and then the second one does indeed knock them down for 5 damage.
Okay, so that's not only he's double knocked down. I'm gonna say, yeah, you just managed to get that hit so well, you just knock him out straight up.
The way
You just clobber them out.
the way I see this going, if allowable, is
Yeah.
the first one after Mara kicked him, knocked him off balance. This is a straight center of the chest to knock him down, which works. But because he's down, I've turned around and put the boot in the ribs on the way out, which is the sucker punch.
Okay, yeah, you managed to I think, how I'll say this, you hear a snap. You managed to break one of their ribs, and the guy loses consciousness.
I do feel a pang of guilt, but preservation is key here. It's like, come on, run!
Okay. All right. Now then, Ellie.
All right. Well, dang, Doctor. All right. Ellie goes and just books it out of here, I guess.
Okay.
And assuming, because Jackson and the other guy are running towards us.
Jackson has got the other guy in his grip and has just
Okay.
punched him really hard.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
moving anymore.
Jackson's got that. Ellie runs out. Real quick. Can I grab Saskia? Kind of like give her boosted their movement by like dragging them with me.
Kind of. We'll see how it works next. We'll see how it works next turn. So for now, let's keep your token there.
Okay.
Right.
So all I'm gonna be doing is movement.
Yeah. Cool. So your action will be to assist Saskia's movement, essentially. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, ordinarily, it would be our second person's go, but they are unconscious, so it is now our first person's go. He is going to attempt to escape. Unhand me, you ruffian! Bloody federal dog! You know, real anger in his. Oh dear. He's going to regret saying that.
How about
Opposed athletics, please. Jackson. Oh! He's going nowhere. He's going nowhere at all.
How about no?
All right, that's his turn. He can't do anything else. Jackson.
Okay.
He's just called you a federal dog.
Right. Well, this calls for punishment then. Let me just check other abilities here a second.
Oh man,
Uh,
these
Yeah.
aren't easy opponents either. I'm like, ooh, let's chuck some actual danger. No, just like no.
right. Okay. Right. Fighting it out. We're just gonna punch him again.
All right then. Are
do
you
it.
punching him with your right arm?
Oh yes.
Thought you might. Okay.
Oh. No. Not with that one.
Poor bastard.
How many more karma
got-
points you got?
I'd have 3 left now.
Okay. Are you
Just take a
re-rolling
one.
that?
I've just taken one off. Reroll that one.
Okay.
That's better.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Oh no, that beats the difficulty to hit, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah. Roll damage.
Right. So 1d10. Oh dear. Okay.
1 damage. But do you want to sucker punch or do you want to re-roll this?
What do I need? I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
That's better. +2, 6.
Oh God. No, it'll be 2 because it's halved.
Oh yeah,
That's
sorry.
still. Yeah,
So it's
that's
still
still. Ouch. Ouch.
So
Ouch.
and now which one?
Wait. What? Pardon?
I've 2 I
do you-
could
what-
use.
What do you mean? Which one? Ooh. Let's
I've
hear
got
them.
2 I could use, and I'm
Let's hear them.
wondering which.
Let's hear them. I want to know what you can use. And
I got
I'm sure Champ
slam.
does too. Slam.
Yeah, enemy is knocked over regardless of damage.
Oh.
Or sucker punch.
Ooh. Up to you. One will knock them to the floor, and I'll have to basically waste at least a turn getting back up, and the other will get them closer to knockout.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna slam.
Okay.
So that's 2 karma. That's out of karma now.
All right. You just throw him face first into the floor. There's a metallic thud as this man's face and body and legs all hit the floor at the same time. You can see Jackson standing over him. How does Jackson look when he throws him to the ground?
Oh, I don't know. It would be kind of so it's kind of gone from it. I imagine he's grabbed him by the face with his bionic hand, so he could lift him up and then just throw him at the ground.
You've choke slammed him from the face
Yes.
with your bionic arm.
Yes.
Oh, man, that's gonna really sting.
You hate to see it. You just hate to see it.
Okay. Mara.
Hello. I am going to be doing a movement as well, trying to get out the front door.
All right. I'm gonna say then that you have wrapped up this combat. You have successfully combated by beating up the Imperial heavies.
Yes.
However, that isn't the end of the shenanigans. I am going to drag you away from the map though, and pop you here. You can hear the alarm.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble.
Just bucket.
For a swift
Run! Where are
exit.
we going? Where are we going? I'm in. Let's go.
It doesn't matter. We're going.
Lead the way, and I'll follow.
I don't have the map out.
Is this
A little bit
alarm
down in-
going?
So
Sorry.
yeah, there's it's like a security alarm at the bar itself. That's what you can hear at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we should just
get as
We
far
should
away as
just run.
possible.
Okay.
Put some distance between us and the bar. Take a side street,
Right.
and then calm
How
down.
are you
and then
hiding? Are you hiding through speed and dexterity, or are you hiding through stealth?
Saskia is choosing speed.
I'm following.
Me too. And
Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson's cue to exit. I see him as getting the last couple of credit out of his pocket, throwing it at the barman. It's like, sorry about the trouble, sir.
See, you can just as Jackson, you can see the barman and one of the bar ladies sort of peeking up
Yeah, it's like,
and very
Sorry for the
confused
trouble.
look. And they're shocked that their bar is still in one piece. you can see that for sure.
I would like you
Alright.
to know that I am currently doing the TikTok "Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious" sign of my head.
Now,
and then Jackson will be moving quickly out of the bar.
yes, I'm gonna have a roll from it. That's a dodge roll. I didn't ask for a dodge roll.
well, that's the only
but-
speed thing I could think of.
Ooh. Actually, I'll let you roll either dodge or athletics. And this is an opposed roll.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, very dear.
Yeah. Now. Okay. Oh. You make it around the first corner. And standing in front of you, you run into... Let me check.
Oh, babe, ladies.
No way! Oh man!
The two ladies from the.
Yes, the very same.
Oh wow!
You sprint into them.
No, there goes my shot. You
Goodness,
ladies
you're
wouldn't
here.
happen to. Neither one of you wouldn't happen to want to go on a date with me after this, would you?
Subtlety.
Like a brick.
Roll me charm. Do it. I mean, that's not a bad roll. Oh dear. Let's swap the music. How do we?
If not, just let me down gently.
Yeah.
This is my first time I've asked somebody out.
Oh, let's go for this one. So, they collar all of you the moment you sprint into them. I thought I told you all to stay out of trouble.
Then it depends.
The
They start.
taller of the two says.
Trouble came after us. Thank goodness you're here.
Alright. You, wanna
some
fill
Imperial-
us in?
So,
There. Sorry.
oh no, you go ahead. It's your show.
There's a couple of Imperial agents who may have been here under false pretenses, and they were trying to kidnap me. So
Oh.
I'm running away.
Evidence.
We just defended her.
Oh! Hey, you've got that watch, haven't you? Ooh.
Don't tune the watch. Don't tune the watch.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Huh. All right. Hang on one moment. What's the lady's name? Ah, bugger, where have I put them? Hansa, go inside. Collar the Imperials. You, she points to you, Saskia. Go with her, identify them.
Can I come with Saskia?
No,
That's what.
stay here.
Do
She
I
radios through
have
for backup.
to?
Yes. Move. And Hansa is the slightly shorter. She is still 190 centimeters tall. That's what, 6'6" or something, and is very strapping. Like we're talking perhaps weightlifter grade sort of. And she is, tan-skinned. She has dyed pink hair and green eyes. And you... oh, this name is great. This is Officer Playfoot. You can see on her badge. And she's even taller. She is 2 meters tall. Bronze skin, grey hair, brown eyes. She's in her probably early 50s. And this is 80s action hero. It would be a good mental image for you to picture for this lady. If there was a movie about Federation station security, she would be the protagonist. So, Saskia, Hansa walks into the bar with you. She has her taser drawn, and she notices 2 men on the floor.
Saskia is noticeably very uncomfortable about being back here and not running away from these people.
She looks at you.
There we go.
These
Can I
two,
go,
you.
please? Self-defense.
All right. We'll see. Come back with me. Those 2 are not going anywhere in a hurry. All right. So she takes you back with the others, and when she brings you back, she heads back around again. Cuffs out this time. So yes, Officer Amelia Playfoot towers over all of you. Details. She commands.
Well, we spotted this bloke and, had an Imperial watch, but everything else was Federal. And I was like, that's suspicious. So I went over there, turned on the old Ellie charm, and then noticed he was lying to me. And I don't really like people lying to me. I like people who shoot straight. So then I was like, you lying to me? And he was all like, your friend's coming with us. And I was all like, And then, there was maybe some glass shattering. And then
was that you?
It wasn't me. I mean, I did toss up like a cup behind my shoulder, but that was like for dramatic effect as I winked at this man and took the watch. I can
look at
surely
the watch.
pay for the damages. There. And then anyways, and so I grabbed the watch and found out more information about why I want my friend. It says like their mom, and it's like, well, your parents don't own you. You are not property, So it's like,
well, Imperials tend to disagree with that. Yeah, this is gonna be real helpful.
We just tried to leave, and then there was another man outside, and he wouldn't let us leave, and well, we didn't really take too kindly to that.
So Hansa peeks around the corner. Yeah, this man right here, he ain't moving anywhere anytime soon. Okay, the 4 of you, come with me. You're gonna have to make a statement about this.
okay, Sigourney Weaver.
Who the hell is Sigourney Weaver?
You never seen Aliens? It's an old movie. Oh, it's good. Look just like her. Except the bronze version with gray hair. Maybe you don't look like her. You just got a lot of Sigourney energy.
I'll take that as a compliment, but
It
quit
is
running your
absolutely.
mouth. I ain't in the mood.
Okay, sorry.
Before we go
your
anywhere,
other friend
are
in
you
the-
able to guarantee our safety?
Oh, of course.
Your word on it.
Oh yeah. You don't worry about that. You're under my charge now. She sort of flexes the very bulging biceps when she points to herself.
Hey, Ellie, do you think if maybe I struggled a little bit, she'd pick me up and carry me back? Maybe just.
I mean, she probably would, but you definitely wouldn't be getting no date with her.
Jackson,
So-
Ellie, Mara, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
was
We all
not
got
No
things.
apologies.
We've
We all got
all got
secrets.
pasts.
Yeah,
Now.
we all got it.
You all give the statement. They manage to get the CCTV and statements from the patrons of the bar. They are inclined to believe you. They issue you all with a fine of 3 credits for causing a ruckus
I pay
and
it.
disturbing the peace.
No questions.
That.
Pay it.
And may I also pay the fine I'm due elsewhere, remotely?
Yes, you
at
may
the
pay
station?
that for 4 credits because you got to pay that into stellar factors.
Sorted.
Yeah. Boom.
I'm just
yeah.
gonna go ahead too and give a tip to the lovely people. So I'll just give up 5 credits. It's fine.
To whom?
The bar people, I'm just gonna tip
right,
them
okay, yeah,
for
cool.
more
All right.
trouble. You know, they didn't ask for us to
Yeah,
come on
I
in
mean-
and ruckus everything up.
You, literally the only damage to their bar was a soggy wall and 2 broken glasses.
That's fine. Give them 5 credits. It's fine. Or no,
Yeah.
give them 2 credits, total of 5 credits. But yeah, it's fine.
So for those wondering, a credit is about $50 US, £40-ish in terms of value. Yeah.
Wait a second. I think I wrote that down wrong.
Yeah, it's roughly that. And yes, they detain you for maybe 3 to 4 hours whilst they do the processing. You are not arrested, but you are detained. You aren't free to go until they have their statements from all of you and are happy that you were not causing trouble, at least not intending to cause trouble, at least. And they, what did you roll for your charm? That was a 6, wasn't it? 7.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, did you roll a 9?
Yes.
Yeah, I
So
rolled a
you
9.
did. Let me check real quick. I'm sorry, miss, but I ain't into ladies. Gotta let you
But-
down.
The other officer with the pink hair, though?
She ain't into ladies either.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine.
I would have said no anyway because you caused a ruckus, but
I mean,
I admire your ballsiness.
Hey, thanks. It ain't a problem. You know, just sometimes you just want to be tossed up like pizza, and that's fine.
Uh-huh. Go to the gym. I'm sure someone on there will gladly use you as weight training or something, I don't know. Anyway,
Meh.
get out of my office. Don't cause any more trouble, goddamn.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. And, yeah. We'll, deal with those Imperials for you. Don't you worry about them.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. What the hell are you still doing here? Get out.
No.
Ali! Your eyes are beautiful. We're sorry.
I think we've overstayed our welcome on this station, and I think we should leave.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Date or no date, I am very, very much inclined to agree.
Oh,
gonna
you
stand
got your
that man
date,
up?
though.
I'm sure he'll get over it.
He'll get over it.
Ah, you could text him. You can be
Rain
like,
check.
sorry. Rain check. I run off the station by some nosy people.
Yeah,
Wait.
well, what the least I can do is pay down a little more cash for even more barbecue.
Oh, that's true.
That seems nice.
That seems nice. You can go on the date. Let's go to Abraham Lincoln.
Let's
Maybe
get the heck
we
off
will-
this station right now.
Okay. So, you're going to head to your ship and then hop over to Abraham Lincoln?
Yes.
Okay. Now. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln orbits Earth itself, the birthplace of humanity. It basically looks the same as what we've got on the screen at the moment, so I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change the. Oh, there we are. Not going to change the background. It is now mostly a nature reserve. Back in days yore, it was an over-exploited, polluted hellhole. Now, especially since humanity has reached for the stars, it's mostly pleasant cottages, small cities, archaeologically interesting ruins, and lots and lots and lots of plants and animals. And you can see that from the station. Abraham Lincoln orbits fairly close, and each time you circle around, you can see Europe and North America slowly moving into daylight.
So pretty.
Now, what are you doing on Abraham Lincoln?
I'm gonna have a drink. Man, we just got into a fight and rejected. First time I put myself out there.
You got scolded.
I got scolded and rejected. It's like a wombo combo of feels of burning.
Let's scope out the bar for agents at the start next time.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry I lost that watch though, but I figured it was better than getting in trouble with the feds and in jail.
Well, at least in terms of our business here, the watch will not have helped, as I would wager about.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln is
I should
another.
have stolen 2 watches.
No, not an Celius. This is an Orbis station. So it has 2 habitat rings full of parkland and trees and wide boulevards and all sorts. And I think on this station, that's probably where you'll find yourselves. Mostly because the docking area is literally just for docking. None of the facilities are there. They're all way out in these expansive rings. And yeah, there's a lot more gravity here. If you've been out in space for a long time, this will feel awfully heavy.
Does the legs and back good, there's gonna take some getting used to again though.
Maybe I'll get buff. Maybe I'll toss people up like pizza.
You could toss me up like a pizza.
Okay, I'll try.
Maybe not now. Maybe later. After you've got buff.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I
It will
was
be a
about
lot
to
easier
ask for
to
an
do
athletics
so.
check.
Please don't drop me.
I was about to give you one.
As a GM tip, it's probably a bad idea, just saying.
Yeah, so you might find it a little easy if we do go back to the lower G sections of the stations. If you wanted to, for funsies.
Well, let's go to the gym.
I think we need to find out whether any of that cargo ended up over here.
Yeah.
Since we're here, if maybe he did that.
You want to go cargo hold, Mara? I need to talk to
Sure.
engineers and cargo people again.
Would you mind if
Okay.
I come with you?
You
would
should
feel better being
absolutely
in the group
not
at
be
the
left
moment.
alone.
Yeah, we can all travel as a pack.
Please. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. We got you. And Ellie puts her arm around Saskia, and it's like, whatever secrets you got, we're friends now.
Thank you.
Is now a really
You're welcome.
bad time to tell you guys that I owe somebody back home some money? Just since we've had to meet everybody else, just in case that comes up later.
Is now a really bad time to tell you I used to be owned by pirates?
Oh my word.
Really?
Yeah. It's a story for another time, but pirates may or may not have a vendetta against me. Anyways,
Okay, so yeah, okay.
so we got
I've
Isn't
seen
my-
pirates.
Saskia and Jackson both awfully good pirate hunters? Just saying.
Indeed.
we got pirates, Mom, money. Jackson, you got any burning secrets?
Oh, nothing that would be trouble. There's one guy from Navy that I don't know. It wouldn't be too bad running into him again. You know.
Why do I feel like
mischievous
that might
kind of
end
way.
in him getting punched in the face?
With any luck, yes.
Now, may I
Depends how
say,
much of an excuse he gives me.
thank you so much for punching that other fellow in the face. You did a grand
Yeah.
job of that.
Yeah, you
they,
really
train
did.
they train us well, and like I said, this has its benefits.
Well, I guess, Jackson, you're the least trouble of us all.
Yeah, military service. I don't know. An awful lot is forgiven in the way of military service. Let's say. So the process of war leads a lot of things to be done and a lot of things to be overlooked. But there are some good war stories. It's yeah, definitely some good war stories. Plenty of souvenirs. So,
Okay.
let's say you may have noticed one already.
Yeah.
You don't.
Are
You
you
certainly
talking about
don't
your
have it
map?
with you.
No, I can show you it later. They wouldn't let me bring it onto the station.
Oh, okay.
Right,
It's
right,
enormous
right.
sword he has.
That big sword? Oh, I said that thing's cool. Okay, well, we should probably go to the cargo hold and have this heart to heart a little later. Or maybe never. Let's not talk about our feelings. It's fine. Let's go.
So it's my
do owe
my
you-
favorite souvenir from the Empire.
I do owe you all at least a good explanation, but let's at least wait until we're out of Sol itself.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. We're just on the
Okay,
ship
so-
in hyperspace.
Yeah. Are you all going as one group?
Yes.
Cool. Where are you heading to, and in what order?
Engineering and cargo.
Okay. Cool. So, let's, How are you gonna interact with the chaps in engineering then? Firstly.
I'm just gonna
And-
say howdy.
Mm-hmm.
And just be
Then?
like, hey, you could go have a Type 6 coming around here? Pretty much exactly just play a repeat of what I did earlier. That seemed to work out fine.
Ma'am, we get a lot of Type 6s come here. You're gonna have to
I
be a
know.
little more Pacific.
Here's a number. And here's a pilot.
Ah, that's much more useful. Alright, let's see
Yeah.
what we got. Okay. Diplomacy?
Yep.
Whoops. There you.
Oh, it's a 10. That's nice.
nice. Yeah, that is very nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah. About, 3 years. Oh, no, I remember this. I remember this one. Part of that, Hutton fleet that did the mug thing. You can buy it. I think one of the souvenir shops here's got like 3 you can pay like a 20 credits for or something. Too
Oh,
overpriced
that's
for
a
mine.
lot for mug.
Yeah, I mean, they're only made at Hutton Orbital, and I sure as heck can't be bothered to fly all that way or pay anyone to fly all that way. Anyway,
I mean, they're just a credit. I got 6 of them. 3 of them were for cats.
you bought them at Hutton, though, didn't you?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's your thing, you know. I ain't at Hutton.
Well, you know what?
I'm here.
You know what? We might have to fly back to Hutton. If we do, you want me to grab you a mug?
All right. sure. Why the hell not?
Yeah, that's fine. Just give me, just punch in your contact information too. I'll get you a mug.
Okay.
I'll send it. I can
Much
bring it on back to
appreciated.
you.
I can use that
Yeah.
one for bragging rights. He punches
Nobody should
his-
pay 20 credits for a mug.
His punches in his details for you. You get his, name and contact info for Abraham Lincoln. And yeah, gives you all of the information that you need in terms of ship servicing and stuff. They didn't interact with the commander himself, just the ship. Yeah, real boring logs. Meticulously kept, that vessel. There was no cargo transfer. The ship itself was well looked after, serviced regularly. No modifications or engineering of note.
Weird. Okay. Well, hey, thank you so much for this information. You have yourself a wonderful day. And I'll be in
thank
touch
you.
if I go to Hutton. I'll let you know. I'll send you a message.
I'll keep you keeping your word and that. Yeah.
You'll keep hope. Yeah, no, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's
I'm
the
pretty
one.
good. Yeah, I'm pretty
All right.
good.
Thank you very much.
I like flying.
Miss Ellie Bacon. Been a pleasure. All right. Cargo. It's a bit different in this station because everything's up in the ring. You'll need to go 2 sectors across and other end of the station next to the pylon. A bit
Okay.
of a trek. Take the bus. It's much quicker.
Okay. I mean, he didn't drop off any cargo though, right?
No, not here.
Okay,
Well,
not here, but
not
he
that
could
I-
have in the cargo.
Well, in cargo, yeah, for sure. But we deal with his engines and his repairs, not his cargo hauling. That's why you need to go check cargo, I presume.
Okay. Well, let's go, guys. Who wants to talk to cargo? Feel like I've been chatting up a storm running my mouth. I'm a bit parched. Not gonna lie, I'm a little tired talking.
Yeah. Let's have a look to see what sort of people are at cargo. Ooh. Hey, Jackson. There's a big group of Federal Navy people here.
Oh, cool. So, all right. So we need to look for the. Yeah, so it's our
Type
Type
6.
6. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's your Type 6, Alpha Romeo 1523.
Yeah. How many guys are here?
Dozens.
Dozens. All right.
Yeah, there seems to be like a Federal Navy supply thing occurring at the moment.
Right.
Yeah. Because you would have seen the enormous, great big Farragut class battle cruiser outside. Well, I say outside, quote unquote outside. It's in orbit. It would have come up on your sensors, and if I remember rightly, it's not too far away from Abraham Lincoln.
No, it isn't. It isn't far
No,
away.
so yeah, you would have seen it.
Okay. Right. So if there's anyone that looks, I don't know, vaguely kind of middle ranked, higher ranked.
Yeah, you were one of the higher ranked non-commissioned officers. Let's go. That's going to be really loud. Let's turn that down. Okay. So
Right.
yeah.
So we won us over.
Yeah, there's a lot of shuttling backwards and forwards. There's a few dozen squads. A few dozen people in a couple of, a handful of squads, I should say, all wearing smart-ish uniforms. They are working here, so their uniforms are going to get grubby and a bit untidy and unkempt. But they're working with some of the civilian cargo handlers as well, and they seem to be gathering supplies for probably one of the capital ships, or maybe an op of some kind.
Nice. Hey, nice to see familiar uniforms. Nice to see familiar uniforms, man.
Oh, hey there.
This looks like there's something big going on here.
Who are you?
Jackson West of the ex of the FNS Hood.
Oh, you're a
to
the
service.
Hood. Oh man, that's a hell
Oh,
of a
we-
name to drop during an introduction. I ain't gonna salute you, but I'll shake your hand.
Well,
What was your
it's good.
rank?
Being that I'm now retired, but you may be able to
something
help.
do with that arm of yours, I suspect. Is that right?
Partly, yes.
Yeah,
That was
figured.
most unfortunate.
Yeah, no doubt. My name is Sergeant Blanchard. I'm assuming you ain't a sergeant because you're swaggering up to me like that.
I was Chief Petty Officer.
Oh, well, I am in great company. How can I help you?
So, well,
Chief
it's
Petty
I
Officer
think it's a
retired.
bit of a long shot.
All right then.
But
Try me.
we find ourselves tracking down a Imperial commander who was through this
Imperial,
system.
the Pilots Federation commander.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
He was
I
through
mean,
the
we get
system
plenty of
quite a
those
few.
who come through.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
long ago?
He's been around here for the last few years. I think the last confirmed sighting was about 3 years back, but where he
Before my
obtained
time, but
a Type
see what-
6.
Oh.
The registration Alfa Romeo 1523. So,
And what's your interest in this ship? Or this commander?
well, apparently he has something that somebody wants.
Well, don't all commanders. Don't they all?
But this is the Pilots Federation want this thing, whatever it is.
Ah, right,
And
right.
we have been asked to go and get it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we're trying
let's,
to find where this guy might be now.
On the cold case, I see.
Very cold,
All right.
ice cold, you might say.
Private, over here. And he gathers, he manages to collar some unsuspecting young private to go and dash off and gather some bits of information. How are you rolling this?
Probably diplomacy.
Okay.
So,
So yeah.
I mean, would streetwise work? But
Ooh,
because this
it could.
is familiar
It could.
company.
Yeah, it could well do. I'll let you roll either.
It's probably much the same as I'll do streetwise.
Okay.
Okay, don't fail me now.
Oh no.
Whoa! I mean, I was gonna say you get like help from the others,
Yes,
and
and I've got a
get
bonus for
you get you get like a +3 bonus with this guy.
yeah.
So that's like what 17?
Yes.
Your DC was like 4. Because I rolled really badly on the defense. Oh yeah. Sergeant Blanchard here is very keen to talk your ear off about your service on the FNS Hood, and probably for 30 minutes whilst they wait for this data to come back. There's a good chance to sort of chew the cud about how the service has evolved ever so slightly since you were discharged.
Yeah.
Saskia Elimara, you, if you want to, give me an intelligence roll of some kind. Let's have a look. See what sort of info you can pick up on this. I reckon culture and law, trading, or planetary. Take your pick. Oh,
May
nice.
we roll that, please? With the card.
Yes. You may. Whoa!
That's that time.
Ellie, this is way beyond you. Even though your dad was military, this is essentially a foreign language to you. Saskia, you can probably chime in at certain points with your own experiences dealing with the Pirate Wars. And Mara, how do you know so much about federal military culture?
So I would say I don't know a ton about federal specifically, but that I have some people from back when I raced in my home system that were involved in the racing scene who either themselves used to be military a long time ago or
Gotcha.
have connections in their family
Yeah.
who are military. So it's the kind
Yeah.
of like talk around where we were.
Yeah.
So just little snippets.
Oh boy, are you all ready with your notebooks? Because this is gonna give you some great info here.
Or is dropped.
Yeah. Commander Leonard Armiger. They manage, although Sergeant Blanchard himself is too new to have met the man. He's so impressed with both Jackson's military history and Saskia and Mara chiming in that he uses the excuse to avoid having to do boring cargo handling for a while.
Nice.
Yeah. So he not only provides you a ton of information, he even takes you aboard his ship to access its ship computer to the federal communications network and do some searches.
Nice.
Yeah. His vessel is a dropship. It's not his personal vessel. He isn't the pilot. It's just the one he commands, if that makes sense. And yeah, he fires through and grabs a ton of information about Commander Armiger's movements the last time he was in the system. It takes a while because, communicating over interstellar distances and the speed of light is a limiting factor. So the information bounces backwards and forwards a couple of times with different queries coming through. All the while, Jackson and Blanchard talking rubbish with each other, reminiscing, complaining about how terrible the rations are, and how Blanchard tries not to be that sergeant. Because everyone's had that sergeant. He refuses to be that sergeant. So yeah, Blanchard is part of the Marines. Jackson himself, the Navy. They work closely together. The Marines being more of a ground and expeditionary force. And yeah, they managed to get you the detailed movements of Commander Armiger in the system. And tying in somewhat with the particulars that you know already, it's almost certainly he did the Hutton orbital mug challenge using that Type 6 of his, and then he played tourist for a bit, being as he was right next door. He had the federal honorary rank clearance to come through. He'd done plenty of data courier missions or some such previously. Proved useful enough that the Federals trusted him with a permit. And the only times he came into this system were in his Type 6. And he only ever either went to Barnard Star or Alpha Centauri from here. And the flight logs, though, suggest that from Barnard Star, the last time he left, he was heading down to Cusack, which is a industrial economy imperial system in the butt end of nowhere, essentially. It's not an exciting star system. That is that is the synopsis you managed to get from Blanchard and his navigator. Blanchard. Let me give you the description of Blanchard. Actually, Blanchard is a fairly tall, middle-aged chap, dark skin, completely bald, shaved back, and dark eyes. And he kind of like Jackson is a career Navy guy. So, any particular information that you'll need from him that I haven't covered?
You check with what you said there. Does that infer that he took the courier to Kusang rather than the Type 6? If that only went between the three systems.
If you pose that question to Blanchard, he'd probably suppose that. It's likely that he he probably made one trip in the courier and found it lacking in cargo capacity, and then bought a slightly larger ship for the task.
Do we know what the Type 6 was carrying at all?
If it was for the Hutton Mug goal, then it probably would have been things like scrap metal and ceramic. Those were the commodities that they were after.
The other times he came in?
Scrap metal and ceramic. That's what
he was just doing.
That's what the cargo hold was listed for.
So in theory, he was just doing the Hutton Orbital Challenge, and it wasn't anything sinister at all.
Doesn't look like it.
But it appears we have a trail to continue following.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, yeah, we do have a trail, but we still don't know what he was doing, other than if we want to believe he was just doing the Hutton Orbital.
I find it interesting that he was doing touristy stuff as well.
Be exactly as it seems.
Which means there's a different reason someone might want him.
Yeah.
Related to him as a person and not necessarily what he's carrying.
Maybe so.
That's true. Maybe they... Oh, we should... Maybe they want his eyes?
So we did find out the other day that he was looking up, was it Imperial movements, cargo information requirements, whatnot, for 3 different Imperial systems. So something must have happened, potentially, some new information. But it was Kusang that he settled on.
Or is that what he's trading? Information?
Possibly. So if it looks like Barnard Star is the system where he swapped ships around, and that is, by good fortune, where our ships are parked. Maybe we can go there and see if there's any information on either ship. I mean, maybe the Type 6 is still mothballed there. Or in storage there. Maybe that will have records, and if not, well, at least we have a direction to go in.
That's true.
Sounds like
That's
as
a
good
good
a
call,
plan
I
as
think.
any.
Does anyone
Yeah, I'm
else
all
need
about
from
it.
this Federation fellow here?
Hey, do you know my dad?
Your name's Bacon, right?
Yeah.
Was your dad's name David Bacon?
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends where he was stationed.
Oh, I don't know any of that information. He told me several times, but he told me while I was working on engines, and I don't know why he thinks I retain anything when I'm working on engines.
Oh, if he was an engineer, then no. The man I knew was in communications. And he was... Well, no, he would probably be about the right age to be a dad, but... Maybe. I don't know. Even if I did, a passing acquaintance rather than any kind of friendship.
Okay. Well, thanks for the help and the information. It was lovely meeting you.
You're most welcome. You can thank your friend there for giving me a good excuse to get out of cargo hole and wait for this bullshit to be over.
Any excuse, Sarge?
Yeah, and then he kicks you off his ship. Because he's gotta look busy. Now, I think that is a good opportunity to end it there for the evening. Congratulations. You had a bar fight and you won.
Yes. Violence.
We love
Oh,
violence.
heck yeah.
Yeah. Not only did you win, you absolutely annihilated the poor buggers.
Yes. That's what we like to see.
Which will likely not have improved the situation in the long run. But there we go.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it was fun, though.
Outstanding. So, end of session stuff. You all, let me tally this. I think 3 this evening with your... Yes, you did 3 very important things. So, yeah, you will get 3 rank up points. Congrats.
Yes.
The... Oh... It's gone.
The relationships?
No, that was the next thing I was going to. It was a money thing or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'll Discord you later. So, let's do outros and relationship stuff. So the thing we do, in order to encourage our players to think about how they interacted in character, is they award relationship points to other players. And we shall start with Brother Sabathius.
Well, yeah, I'm Brother Sabathius. You can find me on twitch.tv, brother_Sabathius, where I normally play Elite Dangerous, Sea of Thieves, do some costume work, build Lego, that kind of stuff. So anyone who wants to drop in, you'd be most welcome. So I've been playing Jackson West tonight, who is our ex-Navy cyborg. And I think his +1, let me see, his +1... we go to Saskia again.
Ooh.
For,
What's that put up your relationship to now?
I think that goes to, hang on, +2.
Okay, cool. So when we get to +3, we will reset it back to 0 and a thing will happen.
Oops.
So yes, the reason, sorry, I interrupted you.
Right. No, that's fine. I'll do that later.
Yeah.
Yes, for impressive and unknown to him combat abilities.
Ah,
Yeah.
you like the way she punches people.
Yes. It was yeah, for not looking the type to be combat-y. Suddenly she's an absolute badass. So
Beautiful. I like it.
like, yes, that's good in a tight corner.
Outstanding. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brother Sabathius. Dr. K. Ross.
Hello. Yes. Thank you, everyone. My username on Twitch is Dr. K. Ross. You can find me there. Do a variety of things, some retro games, some co-op things, even some painting streams. Mostly there for the chill, relaxed, and friendly environment. And I've been playing Saskia Turan, the ex-Doctor space adventure and getting into bar fights. And in terms of relationships today, I'm going to say it's a +1 towards Ellie, please, for two things. The one, the decisive walking up to the agent and dealing with that and nicking a watch, which helped us in the end. All without a second thought, just doing it, making that action to get things going. The situation was unclogged there. But also what was mentioned right towards the end there, without much detail yet, regarding Ellie's relationship with the pirates. And with Saskia's also background with the pirates, there's a sudden, even without detail, snap of empathy there.
Outstanding. Yep. Thank you very much, Dr. K. Ross. Psyche.
Hello. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Psyche. I was playing Mara Murphy tonight, and I'm very excited that I got to get into a bar fight. That was the best part. I stream 4 days a week at twitch.tv/Psyche, and tomorrow I will be playing some more of the wonderful Outer Wilds spooky DLC starting at noon UK time, and also some other horror things because it's October during the week, and I'm looking forward to that. My +1, because I'm giving a +1, I'm very torn. I have two people I want to give a +1 to. I will tell you who they are, and then I just have to pick one. They are Saskia and Jackson, because I appreciate the fact that Jackson punched someone in the face repeatedly with that arm, and Saskia because of the fact that she has a bounty, or had a bounty, and also got into bar fights. And I think I'm going to have to give it to Saskia because I think Mara would appreciate how cool that is.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's
I'm
brilliant.
going to do that now so I don't forget.
Thank you. Taco Trash Can.
Well, hi, I'm Taco. I am also a variety streamer. Oh man, and this it's a +1. It was gonna be a -1 because y'all were gonna be like, we're gonna drink heavily because Ellie mixed up stool and stool, but then we all made up for it in the end. But it's hard because it's like any one person today.
You gotta pick one.
I know. So Jackson for punching somebody repeatedly in the face, and also getting us on the cool ship. So that was like one. That's like a twofer. Mara for forgiving me immediately after I used her name, and then also letting me know I could toss her up with pizza, and then Saskia for just being an all around badass. So I guess let's go Saskia. Yeah, let's go Saskia.
Okay. Right. Has anyone got a +3 on their relationship yet?
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool.
And then, and I'm also a variety streamer, do all that jazz. I have a pretty much chaotic energy, so if you enjoy that, if you join the laugh and want to smile a bit, come on down and see me. I'll be doing a Commander recovery stream and a Daybreak City Night recovery stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST.
That's 10 British time.
Oh.
Yes, add 5 hours. So yes, thank you very much, Taco Trash Can. I'm Asticon. I have been your games mastering guide today. The players had shenanigans for me. I didn't plan on having a bar fight this evening, but I couldn't not. I couldn't not have a bar fight after the players mentioned it, after chat mentioned it.
Is the right answer.
It would have been rude not to. So yeah, congratulations also on the bar fight. I was gonna have, like, I don't know, a chase through the cargo hold or something, but no, bar fight worked. Thank you for everyone for popping by this evening. It's been awesome having you. I appreciate everyone, every single one of you. Mods, thank you for being excellent moderators. Viewers, thank you for popping in. Lurkers, I appreciate you as well. And also, all of these cast peoples, go drop them a follow and check out their awesome content if you haven't done so already. We're going to go on a raid. And I've got a good idea for a raid today. They are going to be doing some It Takes Two. But that's not the main reason why I'm raiding them. The main reason why I'm raiding them is they are also doing tabletop role-playing game shenanigans. They are rather good at it. They're not doing it today, but they're entertaining anyway. So we're going to go say hi to Domestic Dan.
Hey.
Yeah, because he's cool and he's very talented and super entertaining. We are going to be back on Wednesday for episode 2 of Dark Tide Rising Water. And this crazy bunch of folks are going to be back next Sunday for episode 5. And we'll see if they get into another bar fight or something, I suppose. Thank you, everyone. Have a pleasant, and we will see you next week.
Goodbye.